Gen Z is aging like milk? Nah, bro, who says she's 22? What, she said that? She could say she's 14 or 40. You say anything.
Gen Z is aging like milk. Okay, there's a trend going around where Gen Z is freaking out because they realize they look really old. Starting with this clip from Jordan the Stallion.
Gen Z is aging really rapidly.
It is mainly because of the stress.
I remember,
We live in a time nowadays where millennials look way younger for their age, while Gen Z looks way older for their age. If you don't believe
me, let's find out. We're gonna save this image right here. And we're gonna go over. All right, I was 31. This is becoming a little bit upsetting. I mean, it's not very accurate. It's all right. Let's see if we can do anything else. All right. So this is a photo of me. I was 20 years old in this photo. There's something wrong with it. Okay, let's try it. We'll try it one more time. 25. Okay, that's not awful, right? Okay. How about this one here? I was 21 or 22. 27. That's actually pretty good. Okay, what about a really recent one? Can you guys get off the site? What do you mean there's something wrong with it? What do you mean? What's wrong with me? Crop out the boat? Oh, they're trying to age the boat. Oh, that makes sense. How old am I? 36? Are you fucking kidding me? Basically, yeah, you're basic. If you round that up, it's 40. Which is basically the end. You know? This photo is almost 15 years old. So you're 46? So, okay, alright. So, is this true for me? I don't know. I mean, I was like 21, I think, in this photo. Okay, I know I went off on like a massive tangent with this, right? But I see a lot of my friends, and they're all old as fuck. Like, I'm gonna be honest. They've all got gray hair, they're fat. Like, it's just they're getting old. Absolutely. What's your excuse? I feel like I'm doing great. Okay, I do. Yeah, so I don't feel bad.
I'm Gen Z.
Okay.
Get closer. I am Gen Z and nobody ever believes me. When my mom and I walk out in public, people think that my mom is my younger sister.
That's interesting.
Right. When I tell people, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my family, they think I'm talking about my children. I don't have kids. Right. I'm talking about my parents. I'm still the child. Does that make sense? I'll put it to you like this. Zendaya is older than me. Tom Holland is older than me. That's, you know what I'm saying right now? There was one time I wanted an autograph from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? I was standing for hours for this autograph, and when he walked up to me, I said, can you please sign this poster? It's for Jordan, right? He then took it and put, "Dear Jordan, your dad is a great guy. He stood out here for hours," and then gave it back to me. And before I could correct him, he looked at me and said, "Times were way more difficult back when we were kids, am I right?" And
isn't The Rock like 60 or 50 years old?
Tapped my shoulder and left. Dwayne is 52.
There it is.
I'm 26. What I'm 26. Saying is, so Gen Z definitely looks older. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so that guy's name is Jordan. He is 26 years old, and he's borderline Gen Z. Now, if you didn't know, the age range Gen Z is from 12 to 27, so he does actually qualify there. I think in his case, I think it's just a look he's gone for. Like, if you shave, you'll probably drop another 10 years. I'm pretty much the same. Like, with a beard, I look 55, but then if you shave it off, I look about 12. So it's not too bad. I mean, he still looks good and everything. I think he's one of those guys who ages gracefully, meaning at like 45, he'll probably look the exact same as he does now. The way I screamed no when he said I'm Gen Z, I screamed you said Zendaya is older than me. I'd have never guessed you're only 26. My condolences, Gen Z. 26? What stress are y'all going through?
This is like, I feel like that, I mean, because that's bad, right? I mean, that's bad, though, right? I mean, like, let's be honest. That is, like, the girl asked the audience what age she looked. Most kids 30s and 40s. Like, I don't even know what to say about this. This is scary. I'll be 33 tomorrow? Well, it's been over for 3 years. What's another one?
Now, the real problem comes when we start looking into these other... This girl asked her audience what age she looked. Most guessed 30s and 40s. She's 22.
Respectfully, you look like you're pushing 45. Stop getting filler. Or Botox. Whatever you have. It looks so bad. 45? I get like, okay, maybe like late 20s, 30s. When I first started TikTok and started making filler videos, like come get filler with me or Botox.
I see where the problem is. Oh, now it makes sense. Yeah, okay, well, mystery solved.
Absolutely.
There are girls that get plastic surgery and it does make them look hotter. But there are also a lot of girls that get plastic surgery and it makes them look like a lizard. Dehydrated lizard. On like the, like a rock in the Grand Canyon and everything around it is red. And it's a red lizard.
Get these hate comments all the time. There's just people on TikTok that believe that you shouldn't get them. And again, I think it's a personal preference. Like if I want to get filler,
do whatever the fuck you want. Who cares?
No one should stop you from getting filler because it's your own face.
Do whatever you want.
People always told me that I look older, and I get it. I look older. I might act older. But 45? And before I used to cry over these comments and used to delete them and block the account, but now I'm just like, I just laugh at it because I know it's not true.
You know that wasn't a real laugh. You know, bro, like that was a, dude, that laugh hurt. Like that shit is bad. God damn, bro. Like, you know, like, oh God. Jesus, that sucks, bro. So like what happens with girls is like they, and here's like the other thing, right? Is that there are plenty of girls that get plastic surgery and you don't know it because the person that did it wasn't, you know, fucking, who was that guy in Cyberpunk, right? With the bald head wearing the tutu. You know, it wasn't that guy. So, like, there's a lot of girls that get plastic surgery and it's totally fine, right? Yeah, fingers, exactly. Yeah, there it is. And, like, for example, I remember Izzy got, like, a nose surgery and I couldn't fucking tell. Like, it looked fine to me. I mean, what the hell? Like, I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to her nose anyway, but if you draw attention to it, I don't fucking know. So yeah, of course it works. Men don't really look at noses? No, not really. And so yeah, this has happened with a lot of cases, and there are girls that get it, but like, I think that really, you know, imagine being a 22-year-old girl and growing up on social media whenever it's like, you know, like you're old enough for it to have ruined your life, but you're still too young to have any of the support that people should have on social media. So it's like the worst of both worlds.
The completely neutral party over here, not trying to say anything, but yeah, she does actually look 45. I'd venture maybe even 55. And that's not an insult. I can't talk. I look like a freaking Goomba that got stomped on by Mario. Ooh. I'm just being honest, like these TikTok comments, and this is probably a result of all these fillers or procedures that she's having done at such a young age. Yeah,
exactly.
Like literally nobody should be getting Botox or fillers or any kind of work done on your face at the young age of 22. I feel like at least grow into yourself a little bit, right?
I think that if you want it, like if there's something that's fucked up on your face, right? Like there's a girl with a big nose or, you know, like whatever else, right? And you want to fix it, then I think you should fix it. Like, if you're not happy with the way that I look and or the way that you look, excuse me, I know nobody's happy with the way I look. If you're not happy with it, then just go fix it. But the problem with, like, some people is that they actually don't have a real problem with the way that they look. They have a problem with looking at themselves. And so as soon as they fix one problem, now it's another problem. Now it's something else, right? And it's like this ever-extending goalpost that you can never really get to because it's like, oh yeah, well I fixed my nose, but then my eyebrows or my eyes or my jawline or something like that. There's all kinds of shit like that. And I'll say, like, as a guy, I think that most guys can look good. I've said this before. I think that, and I'm not gay. It's not gay to say this, but I think on average, in a lot of cases, guys look more attractive than women. That's just how it is. I know it might sound gay, but I think that really if you're a dude and you work out and you take care of yourself, you're going to be in a good position. It's actually true. Yeah. It's a fact, bro. It's a fact. Yeah. And so, yeah, you get a nice fitted suit, work out, and that's it. It's not gay at all, bro. Like, that's the straightest thing that you can ever say.
least, you know, spend a couple years working on yourself through, you know, the natural means of diet and exercise, and maybe you look up some of these goddamn looks fixing tutorials, start viewing 60 hours a day. I don't know, okay? Anything's better than flipping injecting shit into your face, okay? This
is the thing, bro. Like, you should, if you're a guy, never even think about doing this. Like, spend 6 months at a gym before you even consider plastic surgery. Don't even think about it.
Mega companies kind of guilt trip you into thinking you should be applying all these products every single day. If you don't apply them, you're gonna die or something. You're gonna look ugly. But then kind of the opposite happens. The people who end up staying very natural just naturally have good looks because, you know, that's the way our ancestors kind of did.
No, I don't agree with that, because obviously you're gonna have a survivorship bias with that, because the people that naturally look good are gonna age better because they started better. But the people that are f***ed up to begin with and then they change their face are gonna get more f***ed up because they were f***ed up to begin with, right? And so, like, I think that's kind of you know, selection bias in general. However, yeah, like, I'll tell you this, like, I've learned, like, as a guy, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, just make sure that, well, this is the way that, like, I clean myself, is that I have a knife, and I just take a knife and I scrape all of the skin and everything off of my face. And if you do that, you're going to be okay. That's the solution. You don't need to worry about, like, moisturizing cream, anything like that. You just do that with a knife. That's good. No, it's normal.
Why the hell are you all getting fillers at 22?
Because there's something wrong with her. She got a mental disorder. What do you mean? It's obvious, right? I mean, holy f***, it's obvious.
Look, 45. No one should stop her from getting fillers. Yes, I hope she's happy. Okay, this thing about
she's happy.
Okay, yeah, you should be allowed to do what you want. But if this is the result, is that really what you want to do?
Exactly.
I mean, sure, go ahead if you want to.
Well, you got to keep this in mind. She's gonna hate the way that she looks no matter what. She probably hated the way she looked whenever she was a kid. She probably hated how she looked now. It's always going to be because it's something in your head.
45 at age 22, go ahead and do all this shit. Nobody's stopping you, but come on. We should be allowed to speak out against this. Believe it or not, even stuff like makeup is probably bad for you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? Girls wear makeup, guys don't have to wear makeup. It's just the way it is. You don't have to do that. It's not gay, guys.
Ton of chemicals that you should not be putting in your face, but it's just so normalized and that everybody's doing it, and you feel like, hey, if this person's doing it, if I don't use it, I'm just gonna look uglier than them. So that's why you kind of get in this rat race over here. But yeah, I just, you know, I'd stay away personally, okay? But I'm a guy. So what do I know, right? Oh my God, saying she looks 45 is an insult to women who are 45.
Jesus, what a bitch! What a fucking bitch.
She thinks looking 45, 22 is bad. Wait till she hits 45. She will look.
Bro, look at God, doctor? What's that, a doctor? Because it's like, no, it's a mid-50s. Oh my God.
She's lucky no one said mid-50s. Yeah, Twitter is even more ruthless than TikTok. Here's a quote tweet. What does 22-year-old and so many others fail to realize that when they go for these trends, laminated brows, lash extensions, fake tan, Botox, filler, bleach blonde hair, etc., is that they look like the old women that are trying to look young.
That's a good point.
You get this sort of artificial look.
There's a Bill Burr quote that I really liked a lot. And he said he'd rather look like a 55-year-old person than a 25-year-old lizard with plastic surgery. And that's a fucking fact.
Okay, obviously I haven't tried it. I don't have personal experience, but I don't think you need personal experience. You can kind of see the results of this shit on social media.
For sure.
You know, applying products on your face is one thing, but then, you know, some people take it too far with the plastic surgery. You know, we saw example 1, example 2.
You don't ever want to put, you know, put things on your face.
Example 3, you really want to turn out like these people? No, stay away, okay? Don't get influenced by South Korean doll look or like whatever these people are brainwashing you through social media. Watch Pegasus and stay sane, okay? This super blonde hair ages a lot of women too. Work with your coloring. Yeah, I'm sure the hair is the problem.
Yeah,
I'm sure she needs to do even more work on herself. That is great advice right there.
No, I know plenty of girls that get into this shit. It's really kind of sad. Like, I honestly, like, and that's really what it is. Like, I don't know how many girls, I probably, like, if I had to say, probably like 4 or 5 girls that I've talked to that are, like, in my opinion, like a 9 out of 10 at least, right? And, like, these girls fucking hate the way that they look. They're always thinking about how fat they are, that they're ugly, shit like that. Oh my God, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? Like, the fuck?
Stay away from the artificial shit. Eat normal single ingredient
eat
healthy
a potato
foods. Exercise, and maybe you can somehow wash this away. I don't know if exercise can fix this, honestly.
It's not gonna
fix it. The damage seems to be done, but you know.
Yeah.
And here we got yet another one of these videos where people are just complaining about getting called old.
I was humbled so quick tonight. I was on live with my boyfriend and someone was like, "How old's your girlfriend?" And John jokingly responds 47, and the girl comments, "Oh, I thought she was early 30s." I am 23.
Wow. Ouch. That's bad.
Most offended voice I've ever heard.
Damn.
Yeah, she doesn't have it as bad as the other person, obviously. She just kind of looks like a mom. Definitely, yeah, I'd say, yeah, more 30s than 20s, but I feel like that's kind of the aesthetic she went for. Like, just the clothes, the dressing, the style. It just gives off more mom vibes, you know? This lady is my age, by the way, which is weird. In my head, I'm still 15. I'm still a kid. Okay, I don't know. The fact that these people are my age, that's crazy, bro.
I think that I in my head, I still think that I'm 15 too. Until I talk to a 15-year-old and I think to myself, holy fuck, never mind, I'm actually 30. Like, that's what will happen. Like, I talk to a kid and I'm like, whoa.
Maybe I'm going through a crisis right now. It's gotta be the microplastics, dog. It's definitely, don't touch the receipt at your cashier. It's estrogenic, actually. People are just brutal. 23, I was thinking 33. I thought 35. I was thinking mid to late 30s. I'm thinking 35. Jesus, you don't need to be so
35.
Honest.
Yeah, this is what you, if you want to avoid aging, this is what you do. Number one, don't ever, like, because I think that once you have a skincare routine, you just basically are going to ruin your face. Because, like, you have to think that your face has evolved. By the way, this isn't medical advice. You have to think that, like, your face has evolved and your skin has evolved for millions of years without aloe vera skin cream, without, you know, like a detox, without, you know, some sort of mud lift or anything like this. Like, you didn't have this back in the day, bro. You didn't have this 100 fucking years ago, 200 years ago. So you don't do any of this. So what you want to do is you never drink alcohol, never do any drugs, never smoke anything. Don't be fat. If you're fat, that's bad. And never put weird shit on your face. That's all you have to do. And everything will be fine. And drink water. Probably, yeah, don't go in the sun. Never go outside. You never, ever, ever want to go outside. I have skin, bro. Like, my skin is white. Never go outside.
There's a fine line when it comes to baby Botox. Injections, fillers, and vapes are among the sneaky culprits making you look older than millennials. I was about to say things that cannot be said on YouTube, but you get my message. If you vape. All right. If you vape. Okay. Experts warn as cosmetic procedures soar among the younger generation. It is not uncommon to see 18-year-olds with lip filler.
Oh, they do this shit in Korea all the time. I mean, yeah, you think it's bad over here. They do it way more. Apparently, it's the same thing in China, too, I hear. Yeah, so, like...
Heaven forbid my daughter gets 18-year-old lip filler. Ay. Lord have mercy upon my soul.
Korean surgeons look better?
Be participating in society when I grow up. Ay. He added that 20-year-olds are getting Botox and fillers, semi-permanent makeup in the form of eyebrows and lips.
I remember there were some girls in my school that used to, I went to kind of a ratchet-ass high school. There were plenty of girls in my school that drew their eyebrows on with Sharpies. Like, I would say... there was at least 30 of them that went to my school like that.
Perry said. And actually, once you start going down this route, it's very hard to go back to being entirely natural, especially when the affirmations start on social media. That's right. Get all your self-esteem from losers on social media.
Yeah, this is the guy that this girl is worried about impressing.
Like TikTokers, Redditors.
Yeah, there's another one right there. This is the guy right here, bro. Like, he's the one who's telling you that, you know, that, like, your nose is too long.
TikTokers. You know? I said that twice. Okay, I have brain damage. Number one, guys, stop obsessing over your appearance. It just never ends well.
I think that you should care about the way you look if you're not happy with it. Just fix it, though. Like, you don't want to think about it. Just, like, actually, here's the reality. People like doing things like plastic surgery because it's fucking easy. It's fucking easy to just go pay money and then have a person, you know, and just transmog you to look the way that you want to look. Now, it's a lot harder for you to actually go to the gym and change the way that you eat and then put in work to change your appearance. So it's like, if you want to obsess about the way you look all the time, actually obsess over it and fix it. Now, don't just look for like a quick fix.
Trash in your body in the form of chemicals, processed foods, McDonald's, 6 billion ingredients, frozen food products. They're all poisoning you. They're all killing you. Number 3, social media is going to roast you regardless of how you look. So don't take it too seriously. Don't take it to heart. Yeah, although there might be a little bit of truth to it, okay? Number 4, never get plastic surgery unless your face is literally burnt off and it hurts for people to look at you.
Well, you want to get plastic surgery, there's something wrong with it, that's fine. But like, that's how anorexia starts? Oh, because you don't want to be fat, so you just starve yourself? Yeah, well, I mean, like, everybody's, I mean, somebody like, what do you, I mean, what is it? It's either, so you either have people be anorexic or you have them be fat. Nope, you should lose weight, you shouldn't be fat. That's all there is to it. You can't figure out the difference between the two. That's not my problem. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to talk around this. We're gonna have to be like, oh, we're not gonna get it. We can't talk about the fact that it's bad to do this because some people that have a mental disorder might hear it and go crazy. Fuck them, man.
Okay, most people, just 99.9% of people do not need it. Okay, it'll just make you feel worse. Love yourself, be happy, be healthy, and subscribe for maximum intellectuals. I'll see you guys in the next video. Click this video or I explode.
That's a good video, bro. Like, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, I agree with what he's saying, by the way. I definitely do. This is funny. Yeah, it's just like, where am I gay for liking women? There's nothing more gay than that, man. So true. Do what Socrates said, the handsome shall work to match on the inside, and the ugly compensate their ugliness with education. I just like was a fat kid, I'm skinny now, you can do it, random chatter. Well, here's the thing, right? Is like, I go and I think about the way that social media fucks with people's heads all the time. But like, I've met a lot of the, like, I'm gonna just tell you, like, I've met a lot of these girls on like streams on Instagram. I've met them in real life. They don't look like the way they do on the fucking computer. I'll tell you that. They don't. Like, so even the ones that you think are hot on social media don't really look the same. Now, some of them do. Some of them do. But a lot of them don't. So keep that in mind. I think that with a lot of girls, especially, this really fucks with their head because they see other girls on social media that have like perfect lighting, you know, they're taking pictures at just the right angle. There are girls that are good at taking photos. They're photoshopping their photos. They're wearing like 3 different levels of makeup. So like some dumb girl sees that and she's like, oh, I'm never going to look that way. I guess I either get plastic surgery or I kill myself. And so, you know, there's the 2 options for life. And guys, it's fucking sad, man. It really is.